We literally said, let's have a baby. She wanted mine. I wanted her to have it. And then we had sex to have it. 1 for 1 shot.
Well, damn.
And she told me, yeah, like I left Montreal. And then when I think I was on the road, she showed me the pregnancy thing. And she was like, we're pregnant.
You said within 3 months?
3 months after I met her, yeah.
Bro, what kind of vibe she had to do that? That's crazy.
What type of what?
What type of vibe? Like, what was her vibe?
What do you mean?
That made you get to that point where you're just like, yeah.
Oh, well, I just got out of something. I thought he was
said,
like,
what do you mean? You talking about?
Yeah, I was like,
I got
hey,
offended.
I was like,
I was
yeah.
ready to go
I was
my
like, you
wife, brother.
I know what type of pussy she got. That's what I heard. Oh, the vibe.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
It was literally like, it's funny, Jay heard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
I go by Brother Pag, aka Steph, depending on where we met.
I go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Dre.
I'll go by Louis V, Slick Lou, Louis Duffel,
Hey.
the weirdo. We're here live.
Okay, Slick
Yeah.
Lou, that's a new one. That one this year? This year?
Huh?
Slick Lou, that's this year, 2026?
That's an old name. It's been
Okay.
around.
First time I heard it.
Old name.
Okay. Hey, straight from the top, where you come from, brother? Because you was outside.
Oh yeah, I came from this it's called the Tall Tour. So this dude that's like 6'9", I guess he's viral or something, and he goes to different cities in America, and a bunch of tall people show up. Like the tallest dude was 7'3". The
God
tallest
damn.
woman I think was like 6'10". She might have been taller. I don't know. She was really tall.
Jeez.
Without heels.
God
So
damn.
yeah.
God damn.
So I went out there, got a couple Instagrams, some light, some chill, nothing too crazy.
Okay,
I went with
something
Hannah
light.
and her
Oh,
sister.
shit.
A little vibe,
Okay.
fresh out there. That's why I got this on.
And no, let's talk more about that. So, yeah, so the girls over there, you was talking to some girls?
Yeah. I got like two Instagrams, a number, something chill.
Oh,
Nice
something
quality.
chill.
Tall girls, taller than me. I'm 6'2". Definitely a lot of women taller than me there. Everyone was like eye level
Oh.
for the most part, which is different.
That's gotta feel.
It's different. Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yo, I'm regular as hell in here. And there was like a VIP section. And for women, you had to be 5'8", and for men, you had to be at least 6'1" to get in. And there was like a guy,
Wow.
and he had the like little measuring stick thing. It was pretty cool.
Damn.
A lot of people out there.
Damn.
A lot of people out there.
Elitist. So was there anybody short?
Yeah.
shorter
Short
than
people come
6 foot?
too.
They just
There's
can't get in
definitely like
VIP.
people 4 something out there. It was hard to see them though,
4
but they were
something?
there.
Men?
No, women. I don't know what the
Oh.
shortest guy was. There's probably 5 foot something guys out there. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've actually seen those on TikTok. Like I've seen that dude's videos before, and then he started the tour, and I started seeing them pop up.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that you was gonna go to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Good little
cool.
time.
Okay. What's up with you, Dre? What's up with you, man?
Honestly, bro, I ain't do nothing this week. I was home.
You home?
Man. Just a regular week. Nothing special. Nothing new.
Okay.
Regular
Okay.
degular.
Yeah.
What was you up to, Pat?
I would say regularly irregular. Like just one of them trucking weeks that's just unfortunate. That's why they say in the trucking industry, don't like have a great ass week and just think that's how next week's gonna be.
Damn.
You just have to like focus on your averages. And I was projected to have a great week. Monday, I left Florida and headed to Chicago. I didn't want any loads. I just wanted to go straight to Chicago to be there Wednesday morning because Chicago coming out is where the money's at. So I get to Chicago, or 2 hours before I get to Chicago, they're talking about, we can't put no loads under your truck because of your registration, which they knew my registration was expired, but they were making it seem like they was going to let it slide for this week because this is my last week before I go home. And I was telling them before, I'm like, yo, I'm willing to risk it for this week because I'm going home. I need it. But then 2 hours before, they're like, yeah, somebody's kind of watching us right now. It don't make sense and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn. So I call my dad. need him to go to DMV, but I need this form, but the form needs to get stamped and it's stuck in processing since Friday. I'm talking to the company that I did the form with. I'm like, yo, what's up with my form? It's stuck. It's supposed to be done in minutes. They're like, yeah, something's wrong with the IRS, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I asked the dudes I work with, I'm like, yo, what company y'all use? And they're like, yo, we use this company. It was done in minutes. I checked with this other company. I called them. I'm like, yo, y'all having any issues with the IRS? They're like, no, everything's good. So I'm like, all right, so it's just mine. Weird. So then I took the risk because one company I talked to, their company that they worked with, they were like, yeah, you could try getting your form through us, but since it's already processing, it's probably going to get rejected. But I decided to take the chance that the company that I tried with didn't even send it to the IRS. So I just did it. That shit was done in like 10 seconds. I had to stamp.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Told my dad, yo, go to the DMV. He goes to the DMV. He gives him the form and my insurance. But now the DMV is like, yo, this insurance says non-trucking liability. We need to prove that you have insurance and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is going on? I had to get a form from the people I work with. They send a form in. My dad goes back in line, gets a ticket, goes back to the window. Like, yeah, can we see the second paper? Oh, my God. So then I tell the people I work with, like, yo, they need the second paper. Then he goes back again. Finally, got this guy. And he was about to say no, too, because he was talking about something else. But I was on the phone at the window. My dad's like, you hear that stuff? I'm like, no. Like, we gave you everything. Everything is there. It's legit. Talk to somebody. Like, there's no way. And then he talked to somebody, and then they finally gave my registration. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a load on Wednesday or Thursday, so I just got Friday's load, and that's just how the week's going to crumble. And I'm home on Tuesday, so that is what it is.
Nice.
Another day in the life. But, yo, when all that shit was happening and they weren't about to give me my registration, I remember walking into the office because I was in Chicago. I walked into the office just like, yo, I'm done.
Damn.
My dispatch was like, no, what do you mean you're done? I'm like, bro, because they were talking about they let me borrow a truck, but as a company driver. And I ain't making no money if I do that. I'm like, looking at the numbers, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to make no money. I'm just like, yo, I'm done. And my dispatcher was trying to cool me down. He's like, yo, you came too far. You can't just like give up. What are you going to do? Blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just dealing with so much. Like, it's always something with this. And now having to be a company driver, like, I'm not going to make enough and blah, blah, blah. Call it guard, call it timing. But they gave me my registration and got a load. And now it's just like another moment of like, all right, we could keep going.
Okay.
We could keep going.
All right. Well,
so yeah,
you persevered, brother. You persevered.
Persevered.
Yeah.
All I'm focused on right now really is getting home. Like, I just want to go home, see my daughters, my wife. Like, that's all I want to do.
Nice.
All right.
How long are you going to be home
that.
this time? How many days or a week? What is it?
I got 6 days.
Nice.
I come back Monday night. And then Tuesday at noon is the interview with Coach Bud O'Hara.
That's what's up.
So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
So, that's where we at. That's
Okay.
it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is episode 12, and we got ourselves a featured guest. I'm going to bring him up to the TikTok panel. Some of y'all may have seen him in the TikTok after show last week, and y'all that weren't there, well, y'all get to meet him now. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing up to the stage one of the hosts of his very own podcast. What's the podcast called again?
Kennel Talk. Kennel Talk podcast.
Kennel Talk. Yes. Kennel Talk.
Yeah.
I was going to say it is what it is. But Kennel Talk, we got Cadet coming up to the stage. This is where the claps will go.
Let's go.
Come on to the stage, sir. Come on to the stage. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
What's going on?
Yeah.
what up, Cadet?
Yo, Pat, you said you got two daughters. You said daughters or daughter?
Two of them.
Daughters. It's an S on the back of it now.
Not a one of them, but a two of them.
What is that, bro?
Life comes at you fast, brother.
Bro, I just found out about where you get the two.
Yeah, I got two of them. I got
It's
a
It's
year
only
and a
been
half.
about a month. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
a year and a half and a month.
Yo,
Yo.
this nigga was busy, boy.
Back to back.
Back.
Yes,
Get
sir.
back.
Yeah. It's over now. It is over now.
Hey, you sound like me, brother. Hell yeah, it's over.
Yeah. It's over.
You take
It
my
is
chance
over.
with 3.
No,
I'm cool with 2, but 3.
3 is I mean, I got a stepson, so that's like the third. He's part time, so he'd be here for like a week and gone for a week.
Okay.
So just having him alone gave the hell no for us to do a third, because then it's like 4. But if we didn't have him and we just had these back-to-back 2, I wouldn't even try a third myself.
Nah, you don't think so?
I got 2 girls.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Will I have a third girl?
I'm cool. Girls, I ain't gonna lie.
No. What's your week been like, man?
With me,
Yeah,
Cadet, yes, sir.
trying not to freeze my balls off, brother. I had to shovel some snow out the driveway today. I ain't even go nowhere.
How long
Just-
that take?
It was light, so I was able to blow some of it off and then shovel the rest, so it wasn't too crazy. But it's still, bro, it's -5, bro. This ain't no Florida weather, dog.
Louise.
Yeah, bro.
This shit
Negative
ghetto.
5 is
Wow.
crazy.
In fact, no, cold weather got so many fucking rules, bro. Like, you gotta leave your heater on. You fuck around and like turn your heater off and be gone. Your pipes could bust because they
Yo.
freeze. Like, too many rules, bro. Too many rules.
Yeah, bro. I was in Chicago. It was -2 or something, and I was pumping gas. I put that gas in the tank and ran back in the truck. I was
Facts.
like, ooh.
You gotta leave your water running too.
I mean, your water?
Yeah, the pipes won't freeze.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep the heater on. Because if you turn the heater off, the pipes will freeze. And I did that, so that's why I know not to do that shit.
Damn.
He learned the hard way.
Wow.
Ooh.
I was here. I went to Toronto for like my baby's 2nd birthday last year, and I'm like, oh, because when we left, the temperatures wasn't too crazy. So I'm like, oh, let's save a little, money. Turn the heater off. Ain't nobody here. Then we get back. I kid you not, the toilet water was frozen. Bro.
Wow.
That shit, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Damn.
But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that in Canada,
Toilet water.
bro.
Let's get on into it.
Jeez.
Brother Dre,
All right.
let us know.
Okay. So we're gonna get into it. Got an Am I the Asshole for y'all fellas?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Am I the asshole for using my friend's logic against her and making her cry? Using
Early on
her
from the
logic.
title, I'm gonna say no, you're not. Just
Yeah, from the
treating
title.
her like you treat anyone, and it's her logic. So don't be mad
Right.
when I use your logic against
is how you
I
think.
guess, from the title.
Christian sounds like an Aquarius. That sounds like an Aquarius tactic.
Ooh, you jumping into astrology.
We had an
He's an
episode about
he's an
zodiac
astrologer.
astrology the other day, and yeah, we don't believe
He
in that
knows.
stuff. But I mean, you good.
Some of the shit be.
We don't need to get into
Just-
it. It's okay. That's okay.
All right, let's get into it. I, 36 female, went no contact with my narcissistic family last year as I was done being their scapegoat. My friend was encouraging me to call my mother and reconcile for Mother's Day. And I explained again the emotional and mental abuse I went through and her refusal to take accountability or seek therapy. She then lectured me on how it's hard being a parent. She's a parent, I am not. That as the eldest, I should have helped her. I should have helped my mother around the house more and with my younger siblings, and that I should let bygones be bygones and call my mother for Mother's Day. I told her, so you think if I had done more chores and accepted more parentification as a kid, then I wouldn't have been abused?
Ooh,
If it
damn.
if it's too hard to be decent to your kids, then you shouldn't be a parent. Maybe you should have helped your abusive ex-husband around the house more. Maybe you shouldn't have had dinner 10 minutes late because his job is stressful and it's hard being a provider and a father.
Wow.
Boom.
Next
blow.
month is Father's Day. You should call and reconcile with him.
Wow.
Yo.
How could I, as a child, stop the abusive behavior of an adult when as an adult you couldn't stop the abusive behavior from your husband?
Jeez.
Stop.
Yo.
I thought she said this was her friend.
She cried and walked off. Our mutual friends agreed she was wrong to pressure me to reconcile with my mother, but she meant well and didn't understand, and I took it too far. I did it to make a point on how abuse isn't okay from anyone, even your parents. Am I the asshole?
The delivery is crazy.
Wow.
She's definitely the asshole
Yeah.
because that was way too much.
Oh, man.
That was-
Yeah.
Get into it, Pac. Let's hear more.
Okay, hold on. Somebody else go.
She's
Up and lost
definitely
it.
the issue. She's definitely the problem. You're talking to your mom crazy, but she said she was a
Mom, friend.
Oh, she's talking to her friend
That's what-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
About
talking to
someone's
a friend.
mom?
My boy.
That's where I got
relationship.
confused.
Wait,
'cause
her
at some
friend
point
is a
I thought she was
mom.
talking to her mom.
Her friend is a mother, right? So her
Okay,
friend
there
is
we go.
telling her, hey, you should reconcile with your mother maybe if you did this and that, she wouldn't have abused you or something. Essentially, she's saying, well, if you cooked your husband dinner and whatever, he wouldn't have abused you. That's kind of
Okay.
where the
She got triggered.
Yeah.
And she didn't say if it's physical abuse or sexual abuse. She just said abuse.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, the
Okay,
friend
that's
knows.
yeah.
It says emotional and mental abuse.
Okay, emotional and mental abuse, so not physical. Emotional and
It's
mental
not.
abuse.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Go ahead, Pac. Say your
Man, okay, so yeah, I mean, her friend's a little bit of an asshole. If her, depending on how her friend came at her, because obviously the person writing this was the one who got triggered. So if the friend was like, "Hey, you should reconcile with your mother," and what? Maybe if you reconciled, what was about the abuse?
No, she said as the eldest, you should have helped your mother around the house more and helped with your younger sisters.
And she wouldn't have abused you if you did that? Is that
I'm
what she's saying?
assuming that's why that would have been said. Why else would you say that?
wow.
Okay, so
Because
it
y'all
sounds
saying
like
she's the asshole, but to me, I mean, you telling me, oh, if I helped around the house more, if I whatever, that would have stopped my parents from abusing me. I'm not riding with that. Like as a kid, there's nothing I should have to do to make my parents stop abusing me.
That's true.
So I'm gonna
yeah.
go ahead and let you know, hey, maybe if you were better to your husband, or maybe if you, maybe that's a little too far. I wouldn't say that to a friend, but
That's the
I
thing.
feel
That's
her.
what's
Abuse is
tricky.
abuse, dog. Abuse is triggering, and you
Yeah,
know what I've been through.
exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I've been through. You know what they've done to me. This, like, you're a friend, and you're telling me I could have done something different. Like you're victim blaming. So let me give you some
Definitely.
of how you making me feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like the friend is also, because she's a mother, she's hearing that as a mother and being
Right.
like, yo, if my child would help me so much, I wouldn't be so stressed. But still doesn't mean that you could abuse the kid. The friend should have just never, I guess the friend, I don't know how the friend said what she said, but it triggered her
Bro,
and turned her
alright,
into an asshole.
you've been abused your whole life by your parents. How do you want me to tell you, hey, if you were a better kid? How can I tell you that? That's gonna
There's
make
no
you
way of
feel
saying
better
it.
about being abused your whole life.
Well, you could probably, maybe you could
Nothing.
say, maybe
Mate,
you could,
what do you-
because obviously what they did was wrong. So there's nothing I could do to say that they was in the right. But out of curiosity, what type of child were you?
So if I was a bad kid,
I don't know what type of
I can be
conversation they was having.
emotionally and mentally abused. That's what you're saying?
What was the abuse?
Mentally, I don't know. Cadet, let me hear what you say, Cadet. Well, what you got?
That kind of sounds like okay, you're downplaying someone's experience, and you can't never do that because you don't know what they went through. You don't know what the everyday basis was. So it's best to just shut the fuck up and listen. You know, be that shoulder, be that person to accept the venting. Sometimes you don't need to give an opinion. And we're not gonna jump into this, but this is why guys have better friendships than girls. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I
the
was
topic
thinking,
right there.
I'm like, this is some girl shit. They don't like each other. They sound like two people who don't like each other and found a moment to clap.
Yeah.
Because why are y'all saying that to each other at all?
Cadet, you think she went too far in her response, saying like, hey, if you would have taken better care of your husband, he wouldn't have been so abusive?
I don't think they friends, because if they were friends, the girl wouldn't have said what she said to her, and then she wouldn't have replied with what she said to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been a respect there before it got out of hand to that level.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. I feel like for us, like if that was to happen with us, which it wouldn't,
Right.
but somebody would have to be like, nigga, if you was a better kid, then your mom wouldn't have had, or your dad wouldn't have had beat your ass. That's why your dad beat your ass, because you don't be listening as a kid. And then they be like, well, that's why your girl
You see
ain't
how it
fuck with
sounds
you.
like a joke coming from us?
Yeah.
Right. But for us,
it
we would
sound more like a
laugh.
joke. And
Definitely
then,
would've laughed.
yeah. And then, I mean, all right, so somebody says that, nigga claps back. It's kind of like two niggas just, like, I feel like we kind of just hear this, like, banter go back and forth between friends, and you know it's not serious.
Yeah.
I feel like for girls to do that, the banter is not the same. I don't really hear too many. Like, the most I hear from girls, like, doing banter is like, bitch, please, blah, blah, bitch. But that's the most. But you're going deep into trauma shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Y'all both
she threw a
taking jabs
list.
at real deal trauma.
Yeah, it's no jokes. This is reality for both of them. So.
They
For
both,
real.
I guess they probably both assholes in this case, but I mean,
That was her
I said,
defense mechanism, though. She's
right.
not gonna
She
talk
was
to me
more
like that, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna strike you, and I
It's
was
Many
like,
like
took it
times.
overboard.
it's like let me show you how stupid you sound.
Yeah,
Hear
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
say this, and let me show you how
Yeah.
dumb you sound.
yeah, that's
Because
true.
what are we doing? Pat still wants to defend this girl. Why you still want to defend her, Pat?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought
want to
that sigh
defend.
was
No,
a sigh of
the
well,
side.
how did she say it?
No. My side is why so many things why'd she have to list so many things? It's like you've been holding that in, and now you're just like, you know what? Fuck you and your husband. If that wasn't the case, then blah blah blah. And then also this, and also that, and also this. Like, okay, so this is what you feel about me. All I said was if you was just a good kid, then maybe your parents wouldn't have had abuse you, which was wrong, but it's one thing. Now you're talking about all this shit. Okay, so that's how you feel. That's how
But
we feel
see,
about each other. That's how we feel about each other.
some people, you jab them, they gonna uppercut. You know, they gonna do the
Right.
whole combo on your ass off of one little.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Yeah.
a
can't
fact.
play with everybody. Some people
Can't.
don't know how to play.
Yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
tell somebody how to respond.
yeah,
Yeah,
cannot.
yeah, that's it.
That's true.
Yeah, you opened up a wound.
That's
Mhm.
true.
And you get whatever comes with it.
Is there any updates, Dre?
Nah, I don't see any updates in this
Okay.
one. And this is the original post too.
Now, if that was y'all and you just
Mm.
had a one-on-one type situation like that, like your friend says that to you, you hit him with multiple jabs, you said a lot of shit.
Mm.
Can y'all be cool again?
I mean, what's the like they said I was abused. I'm Haitian, of course. We were verbally abused. Like I wouldn't care.
But what if it was like,
if I'm talking to
what if it
another
was
Haitian, they were probably verbally abused too.
Go
well, yeah, I think let's say it's some sort of abuse that's like not so normalized in the Haitian community in a sense, like something that you still think about and try to like shove away. Because like when I think about getting abused, like getting whipped or yelled or getting in trouble, when I have flashbacks of it, it's not like I'm like crying about it or I'm like, but like something that makes you like think and makes your heart drop every time you like kind of think about it or see it on TV and you just can't watch it. Like raped.
Yo,
Your friend,
feel like it
your
would have
friend
to
should
be a
know the
rapist.
seriousnly of your trauma and to not play with that.
Right.
What is
Use
it?
it as a weapon.
go ahead, Pat. Cadet, go ahead.
I said your friend should know your traumas and not to use it as a weapon. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if someone's able to use your trauma as a weapon, like remove yourself from that situation.
Facts.
What if that person comes back to you like in a few days and be like, "Yo, bro, my bad about that.
I mean, if you're gonna
bugged that."
apologize, I might not fuck with you the same way. I could respect your apology, but
Yeah.
That's true. You're
That's the
not going to
last
be
piece of
as
information I'm
transparent with
giving
that
you.
person because you took
Right.
my
hell no.
transparency.
I done
you
dated
threw it in
girls
my
like well, I
face.
dated one
Like,
girl like that.
I'm not going to tell you anything for real anymore.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You violated.
Yeah, I dated those girls that are able to throw like shit in your face when they mad.
Oh man,
Boy.
I think we all been there.
Yeah.
We all been there.
Never going back,
Yeah.
goddammit.
Yeah, we all been there.
Hey,
I mean,
fool-
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if this is even a hot take, but
yeah.
I feel like every girl I've dated or whatever, and anything something serious, in a moment of emotional heated moments, I feel like there's something, even if it's not to that scale, but something gets called back. There's always the call back. Whereas like, you still thinking about that? Like it could be anything.
Pack your visuals on Riverside.
Riverside?
Yeah.
Gone?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, sometimes I feel like maybe women argue different. So when you're in the heat of the argument, they know what will bother you and they're gonna say that thing that they know they probably shouldn't say, but they're gonna say. I mean, I'm pretty sure men probably
They know
do
they
it too, but women for sure, they got it in the tuck and they're ready to use that. They're ready. They're gonna say something.
But we got it in the tuck too. We just not gonna do
We're
that.
not gonna do
Unless
that,
we
no.
know it's over.
Unless it's
And there's
over,
no
unless
fuck-
it's something you're about to break up and you just want to go out with a bang, then maybe. But
I mean, I did that shit in college.
yeah,
I did that
pause,
shit.
I don't know.
Went in.
But I would
Had niggas taking notes. Boy, I was cussing my ass out so deep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
It's not
funny.
worth it.
Keeping it in the tuck, waiting
Yeah.
to use it. That's terrible.
That is terrible.
That's terrible.
What was that other little topic you had, Cadet? You said women and men friendship.
Hold on, Luke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
Men
don't
have
talk.
better friendships. and women.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Actually, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we're all men here, but there's women in the comments. But men definitely have better friendships than women. Like I see that just firsthand experience with my wife. Like her friends, there's some friends that they would do some shit, and I just be like, what the fuck, right? But then she also has her core friends that go hard for her. But then she also has them, and I'm like, that's your homegirl? Like really? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
Okay.
wrong.
Male
Yeah.
loneliness epidemic.
I think they'd argue that they have deeper friendships, whereas men have more surface level. So that's why there's less. I don't know.
I feel like when you get older, your friendships become deeper with your male friends.
I would agree.
That's true. That's true. Men, we're not trying
You
to
go
deep
through more
dive
shit.
every day with our friends.
Yeah, no.
Or every week or whatever.
Right.
Like if we need to, we got our people that we can go to. But I would agree.
Another topic for another day.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
I
not
was about to
talk
say,
something while
I
Pat
was about to
looks
get in that.
Someone says some men can't express emotions, but females are emotional creatures. Y'all overly emotional. Sometimes y'all gotta take that emotion out of it and think with your logical mindset.
Yeah.
You see this shirt I'm wearing right now? It's a pack of t-shirts that was just at my mom's. She was like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah." But these type of shirts, like high school me, senior year me, would be like, "Hell yeah, I like this." But me now, I need it a little loose. I don't like looking too strong. I feel like I look too strong.
I don't like looking
I don't
too
like
strong. He's
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
like
looking
that look.
strong? I never heard that
I don't
before.
like that look. I don't want it.
That's different.
And nigga,
Like,
he want the
I-
peekaboo. He want the oversized.
The oversized.
Yeah, give me something a little baggy. Like this is like, why you look so strong? I can't even say I play for no team. I went to the gym. None of that. I just look like this because the shirt just wrapped around my arm.
Ain't got
That's another
that
topic
D1.
for-
Well, you a
for
running
sure.
back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that D1 running back physique still. That's what the problem is, bro.
Yeah, see, I was trying to make myself a little leaner. It worked
Hey,
it worked at one point.
do y'all have friends that are like overly emotional as like male friends?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Overly emotional
I'm not gonna
male
say no
friend?
names. Yeah, I think we categorize like overly emotional men different because they don't look like women when they're
Yeah.
overly emotional. But there's niggas who are overly emotional
Right.
where you can't tell them like there's a threshold because if you go
Right.
above it, they might want to stop being friends or they might just stop
I see what you're
talking
saying.
because they don't even know how to have the conversation. They're just
Facts.
they feel away.
Yeah.
I got them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Overly emotional, not necessarily crying, but different kinds of emotions.
Agreed. Yeah, one of our homeboys, he left our group chat. He hasn't been back in like over a year.
Damn.
Yeah, when a nigga leaves the group chat,
Yeah. He left. We added him back. And then he left again. So we like, fuck it, nigga. We ain't gonna chase him like you a hoe.
yeah.
Did he
I
feel
mean, I
like
done
attached?
left.
How did it
Huh?
happen?
Damn, I kind of remember. I think it was my fault.
Oh no. Cadet.
I was bored one day, bro. Hey, don't let me be bored and see some bullshit in the chat. Cause now I'm finna poke the bear, bro. Cause like, what the I forgot what it was, but I know it was my fault. Cause I know I did some stupid shit. Okay, I said something. It was
Yeah,
kind of like the
that'd be
fire
me.
was lit, and then I was like, oh, gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was my fault. I
That's
just
funny.
can't remember the context of what happened that day. But yeah. I mean, I've left the group chat. Niggas piss you off every day, and I'd be like, you know what? I need a break from y'all niggas, man. And then they add me back within like 30 seconds, and I'd be like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just stay. Just mute y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
niggas be like
muted the
roasting each
chat.
other on the group chat? Like heavy?
Oh, yeah, it's everybody's turn every other day.
Okay.
You know how that go.
That's a healthy. I
I
feel
just
like
shut
that's
the
a
fuck
healthy
up.
group chat.
It is. But when football, because I don't really watch football, right? So like when football season come around, I'm not in the group chat like that, right?
Okay.
I'll fuck around and bring out some basketball shit. And Randy, I'm going to just say it, fuck it.
Oh.
His asshole ass. That nigga will be like, hey, man, shut the fuck up. Football season. I'll be like, nigga, I ain't no little boy. Like, the nigga disrespectful, dog. Like, bro, I'm a grown-ass man with kids, and this nigga talking to me reckless, bro. I don't like that shit.
Wow.
Oh man.
That'll do it.
Oh,
That'll do it right
man.
there.
Hmm.
I definitely do that a lot, I would say.
Do you think, okay, so I just read a comment says, I think a lot of men can jump to violence when they're overly emotional. I agree with that.
That's fat.
I feel like if you're not disciplined, you're not really a man. I ain't gonna lie. When you can't like govern your emotions, like
Yeah.
you got to be in control of that shit in this world, especially if you black.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Cause I be wanting to react all the time, but
Can't
them little
do
girls
it.
need their food and they need clothes. So man,
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta hold it down.
It's not worth it.
I've ran into wall punchers before.
MJ said most of y'all niggas in that category. Bunch of hotheads.
You see how Dre said most of y'all.
Yeah, because I know I'm sure
Instead of
I ain't in there.
Hothead.
Most men are in that.
It's not me. I'm too relaxed.
Dre be chilling, bro. You still be, man. Listen, I miss hooping with y'all boys, man. That shit was fun.
It's been a while.
I'm gonna play it right here.
It's been a minute.
Dre was that old school in the
On
post,
the
man.
mic
I
and in
respect that
TikTok.
game.
So
Yes, sir.
we got a homie. I'm seeing if I hear echo. So we got a homie who sent a video in the group chat. Speaking of group chats, and this was the video.
Why she's married, and women really have to understand this.
Men melt when a woman speaks softly. But a lot of women don't want to hear that because they think being sweet makes them look weak.
One word, feminism.
But that's a huge mistake because a woman's greatest power is her softness. Think about it. If he wanted another alpha energy in his house, he would have married another man.
And we get cold sassy for trying to hold women accountable. Isn't that crazy?
So if you ever have caught yourself thinking, he never does anything that I ask him to, it's probably because you talk to him like you're another guy challenging him. Try using your feminine, soft, lighter tone of voice more often and just watch how differently he treats you.
For the women that are still listening, please listen to the last part.
I've never heard a no from my husband when I speak to him gently. He's even told me that he can't resist when I ask that way. If it feels hard to switch into that sweet version of you, it's because you've permanently turned on that masculine energy without even noticing.
Yeah, I really don't have to say too much after that because she really explained everything.
Everybody heard that?
Yeah, I heard that
We
bullshit.
heard that.
I hope y'all heard that in the chat as well.
The fuck? Cadet
To
got
sum
something
up,
to say. Go
I
ahead.
guess. He does. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, as a married man with an expensive wife, I don't give a fuck what the tone is, bro. Hey, if that price don't match the pockets, it's a no. Hey, listen, I be scared. When she texts me, babe, I'm like, oh, shit.
Here it comes.
About to have to spend money on something. Like, the soft tone works in certain situations, but you also got to know who you dating. Like, if you dating a little boy, soft tone ain't going to work for him. You got to up the antes on him. Soft tone cool. They right though. You ain't trying to date your homeboy. Like don't be talking to me crazy. Cause then I ain't gonna lie, as a man, if I know my woman or my wife is a certain way how she speaks, I can't go into the situation aggressive because I feel like I'm doing too much. You know what I mean? Like my wife is a calm speaker, this, that, and the third, and I'm over here yelling at the top of my lungs. Like that don't even make sense. So to a certain extent, it works. But to that white woman talking about, oh, you can't resist me. Yeah, shit, me.
There's someone who can.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shit, you ain't met the right one.
You know what I will say though? Me getting spoken to in a softer tone definitely opens me up. Pause for feeling safe to
Yeah. Yo.
I'm talking to a woman.
What do you mean by that?
Listen, I paused.
You're right.
No,
Go
my
ahead.
bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
The soft voice gets me. Like the soft voice won't get me to like buy something I can't afford. No, that's for sure. But you can ask me in a soft voice. I'll at least hear you out, and then I can respond and just like, all right, yeah, that's a good idea, or yeah, and then let you know we can't do that right now. But if you come to me with matching my if you talk to me the way I talk, or like just with some type of masculine thing, like you know, it's been like a week since you said that you was gonna do. I don't even know what you about to say, but I don't want to do it. Anytime it sounds like I gotta do something, or you coming at me just like sharp, then I'm not gonna hear it. Like for example, not that my wife came at me sharp. She came at me soft, like maybe a week or so ago. I posted this video on my YouTube. I'm trying to grow my YouTube page, and it was a video when I recently left Montreal and got back into my truck. I decided to just turn the camera on and talk. And This was like 2026, the beginning, first week, and I just wanted to make a video for. It was more so thinking about the future, and it was like, this is where I'm at. First week of January 2026. I took 3 weeks off of work. I'm in this financial hole, but I'm giving the direct numbers. Like, I lost this much on this week, this much on this week, and now I'm like negative this much in my business, like from my business.
Yeah.
I chose to want to be that transparent and vulnerable with just making YouTube videos and just being like transparent or whatever to the audience. I posted it. She seen it the next day and she was like, I wish you would have told me. I wish you would have shown me the video before you posted it. Because we talked about that too. And I was like, why, what's up? And then this is where she hit the soft side. She was like, the video's really good. I want to let you know it's really good. It's edited great as always. But I feel like it was a little bit too much information. I feel like there's a way you can be vulnerable without oversharing. And she was also just like waiting for my response. But like hearing it like that, there's no way I could be like, bitch, that's a fire-ass video. What the fuck are you talking about? I spent like 4 hours editing that last night. What you mean? Like, nah, it was just like, she's right. Because I felt that way as I was editing it. Like, I knew what I was doing. But then her to like be like my second pair of eyes, and she's involved in the I mean, she's my family, so she's part of the YouTube page. It was like, all right, I can hear you. I can hear you. You're not attacking me. It's not like negative criticism. It's actually good feedback. I have no angle here, but to like, all right, I'll fix it, and then I put it back up this week, and I took like 5 minutes off it. But I wouldn't have been able to receive that in the past. In my last relationship, that's for sure. If my last relationship, if she came to me as she might have came to me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hear that.
I gotta hear things like I gotta hear things soft. Like, it's different if it's like I'm talking. I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about my shit, as Erykah Badu would say. But don't come at me. I don't reciprocate too well, especially from my woman, when I feel she's coming from her masculinity. Now that I'm aware of the traits of masculinity, because then
That's supposed
not
to be
only
our safe space.
exactly, and not only now do I could hear the masculinity or feel the presence of it, now I'm going down the checklist of like, fuck, what did I do to put you into this energy? What am I not doing? Like, I must be fucking up because you talking to me kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So where did I lack? So yeah, I need that softness, but not softness like, hey baby, can I get $1,000? Like, man, yeah, here you go. I love you.
You got anything to add, Lou?
Miss M says, soft voice. I need a Chanel bag.
Chanel. That's funny.
Yeah.
The whole soft voice thing, I think it depends the situation, and it also depends how I'm feeling. Like, if
How's it worked on you?
If I'm irritated about something and you come at me with the soft voice, it's just gonna make me more irritated. Whatever you ask, it don't matter what you ask me. If I'm already annoyed and I hear that, I'm like, yo, can you talk to me like a normal person? Like, why are you talking like that? Like, what are we doing? Like, we're adults, talk to me like a normal person. But like in certain situations, like a situation like what Pat explained, like trying to help someone providing an opinion about something, okay, if I'm hearing you and it doesn't sound like you're just coming at me, you're trying to actually help in the situation, then, you know, I'll listen to it. But like the soft voice for asking for something, not here.
Actually gonna annoy me. Like, they sound damn near like a baby.
Okay.
But advice to women, you could be single, but women in relationships or access to a man. This is to add on to the soft voice stuff. If there is something that you want, the best time to ask for it is within the 30 marks, after some head or some sex. After some head or some sex, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell y'all, you can have whatever you like. In those moments, there is a green pass for many things, and you might not even want something like that's material. Maybe you want us to go to the grocery store with you, and we might not have felt like it before, but now let me go get my keys. What time you want to go? Yeah, that's no problem. That is no problem, baby. Okay, so do the soft voice first. Hey, baby, I know you had a long day. Blah blah blah. You want to, and then get us. I mean, we don't even really have to get in the mood. Or the mood is just like switched on. Do your thing. We do our thing, and you can have whatever you like. Miss M says she can agree.
Yeah.
Them 30 minutes to an hour after any sexual play, you can have whatever you like. I promise you that will work 9 times out of 10. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
That's a fair
fellas?
I don't like to be played with. So once I realize what your tactics, nigga, hell nah.
You guys are a team.
I don't
Okay,
like to be
and
one-upped.
don't use it too many times. They'll get suspicious. Okay? Save it for something.
Special occasion.
You just know your man, okay? Just know your man. Know your man.
That's funny.
That's all I had to say about that. We can move on. What's that next topic? I saw something about support strangers.
I put it in the group chat. I'm not sure how to word it, but
sound sure about it, brother.
Support from your friends versus strangers or random people. Do you feel like it's owed to you is a serious word. I don't want to say owed to you, but how do you feel about support? Since we're on the content creating space now, how do you feel like it is? Like, do you think your friends have to post you, or not have to, but should they? Do you feel some type of way if they don't? Like, what's your thought on that?
My thing is, cause me, I'll repost people's shit, right? Like just off the strength. Either I fuck with it or I fuck with the person. I don't necessarily gotta fuck with the content to repost your shit if I fuck with you, right? But then I feel a way if a motherfucker will repost some random motherfucking shit and know I got this podcast or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? Like never repost it. Like
I can't get in the random playlist.
You feel me? Like just double tap. You ain't even gotta share the shit. Double tap.
Yeah.
Quick double tap. You know what I mean? That shit goes a long way, but I learned to just, let shit ride. Cause, Lewis, he been supporting the podcast for a long time. I got close friends that supported it or whatever, but like a lot of the big support that I don't even be realizing be like random people I never met. Like it was literally one time, I could tell y'all a quick story. I was going back to this is when I lived in the VI. I was going back from Florida, and like I'm walking down the aisle, and like this girl just like, "Oh, Cadet." I'm like, "I don't know you." She's like, "You do Kennel Talk, right?" I'm like, "Oh shit, nigga."
I do.
You feel me? So I was like, "Oh shit!" So I done bought them like shots and shit. Fucking around and thank God I wasn't on no creep shit. So I'm like, "Oh, we should like, if y'all down, I can get y'all on an episode or whatever, da 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 da." So they end up having a friend that pulled up later, and this person ended up knowing my wife. So I'm like, thank God.
Wow. Yeah.
I wasn't on no creep shit. So she sees me, she's like, "Oh, look at that." I'm like, what's up? Yeah.
Yo, that second one's something hilarious.
Bro. But yeah, man. You be surprised, bro. Y'all gonna see. It'll be random people you've never even met, bro. Like, we'll be supporting your shit. It'll be like, "Yo, when's the next episode?" This, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
That's, I mean, I feel like naturally you would expect friends, family, people to support. But I'm new to this. I haven't put myself on any social medias or anything other than posting family stuff or regular stuff. But it is interesting to see like you said, you'll see someone post something completely random, but they won't even like what you post. And so I'm trying to condition myself early to try not to feel any type of way about that, because I feel like it's easy to get in the whole just scrolling on every post to see who liked and see who saw it and didn't like, because it'll tell you who viewed your stuff sometime, so but at the same time too, even we've been doing this for however long we've been doing it. None of us know who Miss M is, but she's been here since day one, and she comes back every week. And in the beginning, us three would have an after show and be like, "Yo, it's so dope that we got somebody that's coming back that we don't know." And she interacts, she comments, and it's like, "Yo, this is amazing." And just that one person made us feel like, all right, let's keep doing this, and there'll be more people that come. And so shout out Miss M, we appreciate you. But
shout out,
so support, I'm sure it'll come. But it is kind of like, I think I was telling Pat the other day, I got on I had a conference call for work, and usually it's like a video Teams, so you could be on a video call or just audio. And usually we're just all on audio, but that particular day, the manager was like, "All right, everybody, turn your cameras on." Then he's like, "And Andre, I know you ain't afraid to be in front of the camera. I see you all over my." I'm like, "Whoa,
Oh, uh-oh.
the manager? Well, you watch it."
He
I gotta be careful. Like, I didn't, he was like, "Yeah, I see you all over my stuff. So you go ahead and turn your camera on." But like you say, you don't know who's watching. You don't know who's supporting. So
Yeah.
that part of it is cool. And I just got to condition myself to not look at who's not supporting.
Right.
I agree with that. I agree with that. For me, it's more, I feel like we have to make good enough content to want, so people would repost it. So I try to not, if they're not reposting or liking at the time, I feel like later on
Yeah.
they might, if while our content is continuously getting better and better. So I try my best not to feel no type of way, and I try not to even look at it. But I feel like
Yeah.
early on we've had some good success on different spaces, so I'm
Facts.
not,
Mhm.
I feel like strangers, since they don't know you, they just like the content. And then your friends, they know you, so they might, I don't even know how they, because like when Cadet posted something, I like his content, so I reposted and I listened. But if it wasn't good,
Right.
I think I would still repost, but I probably wouldn't listen. But his
Right.
pod is good, him and Kid G. So I don't know. And
And
everybody
like
has
when
a
y'all,
life
cause
too.
y'all, cause y'all
People have
stuff
a life.
popped up, right?
Go ahead.
'Cause when y'all podcast popped up off the strength of like me knowing y'all, it's like, oh shit, hell yeah, let me check in with it,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Support. That's how you expect people to be,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
true.
But it don't always be like that.
Nah,
But I'm gonna carry myself how I'm gonna carry myself.
that's
And
true.
like y'all already said, you can't expect yourself out of people. You just, those random people
Yeah.
like Mrs. M is gonna be the reasons that y'all keep the podcast going. I'm gonna just say
Fact.
that right now.
Exactly.
Fact.
Exactly.
That's
Little
true.
do they know. And I would say the first time I put myself like out there, like seriously, because I did stuff in like when I was 13 and whatever, and just putting stuff on YouTube and then going to school and then sharing it with everybody at school and be like, yo, we remade this video. But like when I was 21, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do music seriously, and then put out my mixtape and then put out some music videos. I would say from 21 to probably like 25, like those 4 years, I think I went super hard
Mm.
in not only sharing just with the world, but even like I would send texts to like friends and family of my music video or mixtape or whatever, and be like, "Yo, I just put out a video. Yo, I did this." And then when DMs started coming around, I would send DMs individually to everybody. And then I would say like around like 25, like somewhere in my mid-20s, I just peeped. I'm just like, yo, everybody I know or the people I know ain't the ones. It
Right.
always just be some random dude like, yo, I listened to your song. I'm from Germany or I'm from South Africa, blah, blah, blah. And like, y'all aren't just liking it. Y'all are like giving me a paragraph of how you feel or about what I'm doing. It actually means something versus like, let me just like this because I
Yeah.
follow him. And that's cool too. But I think at this point, this project right here that we're doing right now, Squaddin And Poddin, this is the first time I'm working with Dre and Lou on
Yeah.
some creative shit. And I've been wanting to do stuff with them in the squad forever. Like everything I've done for years is just like, yo, if I could just be home with the boys, it would be so much iller and blah, blah. So for us to finally have something, I think there's one side of me that's just like super excited that we're doing it. But then I think the other side of me that has been through everything before is just like, let me not put this all the way up on a pedestal
Expectation.
yet. Yeah, the expectations are just like, we're just going to keep showing up and we're just going to
Yeah.
keep on posting and just letting it be what it is. But to try to get friends or family members to buy into it is just like, nah, y'all will be here when everybody else comes. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
I think
Once somebody
I
that
remember
they've
you
been
did a
randomly
music
sharing
video.
shares it, they're like, oh shit, I know them. Yo, I've been known them. They blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
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 Surprisingly, so Lou, you probably know her, Butter.
Yeah.
She's a girl that I work with in California. She's been on my podcast. Like everybody loves her, right? So she's been going viral lately, and like it's so crazy. Like I seen like one of my homeboys from Miami. She lives in California. He reposted her
Wow.
out of nowhere, and I'm just like, nigga, like why does my scammer homeboy in Miami like post your shit? You feel me? Like shit like that is cool as hell. Like when you actually reach outside of like friends, this, that, and the third, and you seeing other people posting people that's real
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
I wish that some people would see would see the train as it is, like early in the mix, and want to be on board now. Because I feel like they're not thinking that far ahead. They're not thinking like, yo, Kevin Hart might retweet this or repost this, or somebody of some whatever status.
Yeah.
So they're just like, yeah, whatever. I know. Yeah, I heard Dre and you guys do a pod. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, you heard, huh? That's crazy, because I've never seen you like anything. I've never seen a comment from you.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that, Pac. Don't do that. Don't do
No, I would
That's what
never,
he's
because I don't
thinking.
care.
You
anymore,
are
but-
I get it.
It's just how people move. It is what it is. There's
Yeah.
so much content out there. It's like, why me? Why me? Why would you? I mean, you have access to me. And that's another thing. I feel like when people have access to you, then for some reason your art isn't valued as high as the stranger. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, I heard him talking about his kid in his rap, but I could just text him and ask him about his kid. I know him for real. But you don't do that either. You just have the access, or you think you do.
Facts.
So
That's true.
it's the game.
That's true.
I mean, everybody's different, bro.
I think I said to them before, after one of these pods, I was like, bro, if we could get 100 more Miss M's, if we get
Yeah.
1,000 Miss
Yeah,
M's,
yeah,
like Miss M is
literally.
like,
I thought y'all knew her, bro, because I remember her from the
Nah.
last time. I was on
Nah,
the
bro.
nah.
She just
We
randomly
literally had
I
that.
think our first pod ever.
I think it was the
I think
first
it was our
one.
first pod
Yeah.
ever. And
Yeah.
she was gonna go to sleep, but I guess the pod was good, and she stayed up and stayed with it, and now she's our #1 supporter. Here every pod,
Yeah.
and she,
Dope.
you know, she's sending out likes and all that good stuff. Very
Yeah.
appreciative
She's the prototype.
of
We
Miss
just
M.
need copies of Miss M.
That'll be
Get
dope.
100
Facts.
M's. It'll be good.
And our friends that are
100
in here
Miss
too. We don't
M's.
want to let y'all, MJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Dante
notice all
and,
y'all.
Mrs. Dre.
everyone
The
else.
only difference
Yeah.
between Miss M and everybody else is we didn't know her before we started.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's where the stranger versus friends come.
Yeah, hurry
Now, if
up.
you're going to be a friend and support, it's going to be
Hurry up on the
hard to
merch.
match up to a Dante or MJ.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's friends supporting to the highest level.
That's true. That's true.
But, I mean, pull up one time. We
Squaddin
would
And
love to
Poddin.
see.
Who came up with the name?
Your boy
Drake?
Drizzy.
Drake caught
No,
that?
Dre.
My
Dre
bad.
came
My
up
fault.
with it.
Andre
bad.
Janvier came up with the name.
My fault, my
Andre
fault.
came up with it, and it sat for like a month or so. I was unsure about it, personally. I was unsure. And then,
Yeah, we had Squaddin And Poddin. We talked
Yeah.
about a few other names.
Yeah.
Uh,
Y'all
What was
copyrighted
it?
yet?
Uncommon
not,
gentleman.
not yet. The Uncommon Gentleman, we thought about that a little. But
look
eventually.
at Cadet going to take it. He said, y'all ain't copyrighted
Let me
yet?"
take that.
Imagine, that would be the
Hey,
snakiest
nah,
shit
deadass.
ever.
Hey, copyright that shit. Cause bro, one day somebody was listening to the pod and they hit me up. They was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Like literally be popping Kennel Talk podcast like to search. It's like another podcast. When I seen
Oh.
that shit, I was like, oh yeah, we ain't playing them games. Copyrighted, bitch.
How much you pay?
Shit, I don't even remember. That was years ago, bro. At least 4 or 5 years ago.
It wasn't high
It wasn't
enough
too
to
crazy
remember.
though. It wasn't too crazy.
You would have
Okay.
remembered if it was high.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
We need
Once
to
you
do
when
that.
you see other people popping up with your name, it's like, hold on, bro,
no.
what you doing?
Yeah.
I thought I was original, bitch. Where you come from with this shit?
That's
Because I
funny.
googled this name, like, make sure ain't nobody else have it.
Ain't no
Yeah.
Squaddin And Poddin. So
Ain't no Squaddin And Poddin.
Copyrighted, man. I'm telling you, bro.
That's yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
Fucking right up. Y'all can't talk about we can't talk about tenderism, guy.
Nah, we cannot.
well, tenderism was months ago. We
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess we
yeah.
could.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we
The
got
fact
another
that the white
topic
man
for-
took his shit and copyrighted it is crazy.
Oh
yeah,
that is.
unfortunate.
Just like a white man.
Yeah.
Let it be him.
There ain't nothing new.
We
do
saw
the
it
work and they
coming.
come in and just scoop the shit up.
You think that old man was doing all that and being like, all right, video's done. Let's make sure we copyright this.
Nah.
Hell no.
Nigga was just
That-
He was
happy to be
vibing.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude was around during segregation. He gave, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Like,
I mean, he really
I
was.
think I seen them
Segregation,
all,
what,
like, on a
1965,
pod.
60s, 1960s.
bruh. But
I
his
seen
whole,
him on a
like,
pod and there was like trying to like, did you see that? Like
what?
they had like an interview, all like the white dude and the dude
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
in the videos. And
I
he
seen
was
that.
like, trying to defend himself or something. And the brother was on his side. He was like,
Yeah.
he gave me the job. I wouldn't have this without him type shit. Like, it's not
Right,
about
right,
me.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was
Not
he was
about
trying
me,
to
it
say
is
he's
about you.
chilling. Yeah,
He created the recipe on how to cook it and all this, man. But
Yeah.
and he brought it to popularity. He went viral with all them videos.
Yep.
That's the only reason we
He was
even
the
know
forefront.
that this place exists. I mean,
Keith Lee effect. Now they done plummeted. I hope they shut
Yeah.
down. Like the way
that's
he
it's
Oh, they're not
as
as
quickly
they're not
as
as
you
popular
rise.
anymore.
Well, Buddy
Hell
started
no.
bugging, bro.
Wow.
Nah, they got on his ass about the tender part of it. They say that he cuts
Cutting
it
it,
up
I heard
to
that.
make it look like it falls.
Yeah, I heard
Kind of
that.
like put
Yeah.
a little bit of dirt on it.
Keith Lee went.
Yeah.
Keith Lee went, and yeah, it was kind of downhill after he went. And he
Yeah.
said the food was good, but he just like made the comment that he tried to give Buddy a tip, but he wasn't able
That's
to do
what
it.
it was.
He said he was like, I can't say this is what it is, but it looks like they cut the meat so that when you pick up the bone, it automatically falls off. Like he was trying to be not he wasn't trying to bash them, but he was just saying this is what happened, and people, people took it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I feel
So-
like Keith wouldn't have even said that if he would have let him give the dude the tip.
But he doesn't strike me as a person that would say or not say something depending on like I think he was just being genuine, and that was his
Honest,
experience,
yeah.
and he was just
That's why we
sharing
fuck
his
with Keith
experience.
Lee.
Right.
Yeah.
He's very
Yeah.
authentic with his reviews.
I've been watching his videos since he was sitting in his daughter's chair, bro. And I don't know if y'all know, he started off in his daughter's little fold-up chair on her table doing reviews.
Yeah.
What's that chair called? 'Cause my daughter be watching that show now. I can't remember the name of it. JJ something.
Boy.
What's the
Yeah.
third
Yo,
topic?
I think
Cadet,
let's get into what Cadet was trying to
yeah.
talk about.
you had a
Lay it down for us, Kennel Talk. We your guest now. He said, now that we on Kennel Talk, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cadet.
Get the fuck out.
Sabotage.
Yo,
Let me show y'all how to do this shit.
you gotta get
Hell,
back
When you
on
rolling
the
that dice
TikTok,
over
bro.
there.
I'm about to mute y'all, bro. What's up? It's fuck.
Pressure.
Y'all niggas fuck me up. I can't even do my intro, bro. All right, let me do my intro.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on Kennel Talk.
What's up? Welcome to another episode of Kennel Talk Podcast. Your boy Cadet, the bow-legged assassin.
Hey.
And we got a guest podcast, the members of Squaddin And Poddin, man. Brand new podcast. What's going on?
I think we're muted.
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all living, bro?
Hey, we good. You want us to tell us about our week?
Man, go ahead. What y'all
We
niggas
good,
had
man.
going on?
We
What y'all had
Gucci,
going on
man.
today? How about that?
Hey, man, we was just having a great conversation with Kennel Talk and the host, Cadet. He so kindly invited us into his space. And we're just happy to be here, man.
Word. I got Lou. Lou been on the podcast before. Got his little big brother, Dre. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We
With
here.
the plan.
Louis V. Lewis. We here. We live.
Man, word. I ain't got Kid G on here, man. Sorry, brother. This probably gonna be the third episode he ain't been on the podcast. It was one episode with some ladies. I had to kick him off because I know he was gonna be flirting the whole time. So I'm like, sorry, sorry,
That's
sir.
funny.
Hey, I'm gonna give the pause first, but we need your head in a little more.
Yo.
On which one?
The laptop, yeah.
Okay. See, I can't even see that joint. Hold on.
Yeah, just tilt it down a little bit and you'll be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
just like
Okay. Yo.
that.
Fuck is
All
going
right,
on,
Pac.
bro? Yo.
All right, Pac.
Hey, so I wanted to get y'all on the episode. You feel me? Wanted to talk about fatherhood real quick, man. I know Pat, you got two. Hey, boy, that two just came out of nowhere.
Two of them.
You know, Dre, you got one, and then we got
Yes,
Uncle Lou in the
sir.
building. I'm gonna get your perspective as well as Uncle Lou. So the first topic I wanted to talk about was like, what was your first thoughts after hearing that your lady was pregnant? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
I'll give it up to Dre.
Yeah, I think I'm the longest father on here.
Yeah, how old is your daughter?
She is 9.
Okay, yeah, you definitely got it.
She is 9. So for me, my wife had a dream a few days before she actually told me, but she had a dream saying, yeah, hey, I had a dream that I was pregnant. And I was like, you're crazy. You're not pregnant. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that? And so then a few days later, I came home from work and she had like a little gift bag on the bed. And it's just a random day. I'm like, why is this gift bag here? I pick up the gift bag. It felt light. It felt like it was empty. She's like giggling. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Then I reach in and there's a test, a pregnancy test in there. I look at it and it said pregnant.
Damn.
And immediately, honestly, I don't know what my immediate thoughts were, but I was just look. I like, are you for real? Like, is this real? And she's like, yeah, I took the test today and it's pregnant. And so I think my immediate thought was like, I'm not ready for this. Like, what do we do? What's the next steps? Like,
How old were you?
25.
25. Okay.
25. So younger father than obviously everybody here since I did it first. But I think my first thought was like, what do I do next? Like, how do I prepare for this? Because I'm a person that likes being prepared. So, I mean, obviously there's some excitement too. Like, you're going to be a dad, but it was more fear than excitement for me.
25.
Yeah,
25.
Different.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
I
at
was.
25, I'd be panicking.
Yeah, because I'm like, mine's a little different situation.
How was you?
How was it? 2023, 22. So I was like 32. So I'm cool at that point. You feel me? The first child.
Yeah.
Cause she got pregnant 2022. We had our baby in 2023. Yeah, the fear side of things wasn't there. It was more excitement than anything.
Yeah.
I can't even say I remember like the whole situation. I just know I was just like excited. Like I was excited to find out the sex. I wasn't trying to do the waiting bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
hell, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was very excited it was a girl because I got a niece, and she kind of changed my perspective on that. But that's another topic we'll get into. What about you, Pac? How did you feel first time you heard that your lady was pregnant?
Wait, did you say your baby was born in 23?
Yeah,
What month?
February, Valentine's Day.
February. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
she
her
about to be
what?
3.
Astrology shit.
She Aquarius. My daughter's an Aquarius, bro. She's an asshole just like me, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't even judge her.
Okay.
I don't even judge her, bro. I ain't even gonna
I
cap.
can't because I don't even know what to do with that information. Sometimes I just ask to see if it's one of the ones that I actually know shit about. But
I know about
yeah.
Aquariuses and Sages. I know Sages ain't shit, and that's all I know.
Wow.
Yeah, and then my wife is a Libra. You feel me? I
Oh, man.
That's it.
That's funny.
Yeah, when I found out, it was just so perfect. I mean, everything happened so fast. I literally met my wife in the middle of June 2023, and then she was telling me by September. Yeah, September, she told me she was pregnant. I think it was September. So it was what's that? 3 months? It was
Okay.
quick. It was
Wow.
fast and planned. Like I remember when we fucked, and it was planned. We literally said, "Let's have a baby." She wanted mine. I wanted her to have it. And then we had sex to have it, 1-for-1 shot.
Well, damn.
And she told me, like I left Montreal, and then when I think I was on the road, she showed me the pregnancy thing, and she was
Wow.
like, "We're pregnant."
You said within 3 months,
3 months after I met her, yeah.
bro. What kind of vibe she had to do that? That's crazy.
What type of what?
What type of vibe? Like, what was her vibe?
What do you
that
mean?
made you get to that point where you're just like, yeah.
Oh, well, I just got out of something. I thought he was
said,
like,
what do you mean? You talking about?
Yeah, I was like,
I got offended. I don't know why.
Pac was ready to go.
That's
My
my
wife.
wife, brother.
I know, what type of pussy she got? That's what I heard. Oh, the vibe.
Oh man. Hell no.
Oh my goodness.
It was literally like it's funny. Jay heard. I was just in something for 5 years, and then
Okay.
when I met my wife, it was 6 months after the 5-year relationship was for sure done. Like the year before it was for sure done. It was just kind of like that gray area break, not sure, trying to see. But 6 months after. So when she met me, I was like actually outside, and I had no plans to be with nobody. I wanted to be outside.
That's how it happens.
That's how it happens. Like that. This was my hot boy summer. I was ready, and I also knew what I wanted in a girl. I wasn't even thinking wife, like next girl's gonna be my wife. I just knew what type of girl I would tolerate. And when I met her, she was just checking boxes off fast. And we would talk every day. Like she's in Montreal, I'm in the truck, so there's a lot of FaceTiming going on. And we talked a lot for like 1 week, and just that 1 week was just like, all right, I'm gonna come see you in like 2 weeks. All right, bet.
Okay.
And then all it really took from that point to when I saw her, with all the conversations we had, I already knew I really liked her and I really wanted to fuck her. I knew that. So at this point, all I needed to know is how she looked right in front of me, and the sex got to be good. That's the only things I needed. So I met her, seen her, looked just as good as she did on FaceTime. Everything was checking out. Mid-sex, we just stopped. Like in the middle fuck, we just stopped and we were staring at each other. And in that moment of staring at, I just remember thinking in my head, like, fuck. Like,
she put that shit on
fuck,
that.
I love this girl. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
So I knew I loved her.
So you had
And
the
then-
emotional connection already there. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, everything was there. We just needed to check off the physical. And then
Right.
once that was checked off, then it was just like, damn. So then one thing led to another, like maybe a couple months later, after seeing each other, she was the first one to bring up, like, I want to have your babies.
Mm.
And it didn't scare me at all. It was just kind of like, yeah, you for sure can. And let's do it. And then we just did it. She got pregnant right away. And it was just like, yo, wow, we gotta have a baby. This is great. This is great.
You reminded me of a situation, and Lou knows this girl. This from college. This girl, we was having sex one time, and I knew she wanted to get pregnant. But then I was playing around one time when we fucking. I'm like, oh, I'm finna bust. And I felt her grip get tighter. I said, yeah, right, nigga, psych. Hell no.
That's funny.
You know who I'm talking about? Model type. You remember her?
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
Great woman.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. 'Cause she married with home situation. There's a lot of people I disrespect on it, but not her.
But I also want to add to that.
Okay, my fault. Go ahead.
I find there's a difference in feeling when I found out about my first than my second. Now, the second was planned that we would do that this September 2026. We're going to go for it and have a second. So to find out my wife was pregnant last April, when we both find out, it was just kind of like, oh, fuck. Like, we want to have another kid, but damn, this is mad soon. Like, she just started working out again, started feeling herself. Like, we're back to just being us again. We got my mom watching the baby. It's like, yo, we're back. It's us.
Yeah.
And then she found out again. It was like, damn, we just got out of that.
You know,
So
I want to
the
talk
feeling
about
was
that.
different.
Let's remember that the conversation about the physique of the woman. Okay, but I'm gonna let Lou. This is one aspect we never talk about, like the brothers, the siblings, the family members when they find out, the person they grew up with is now having a child. So how was it for you, like hearing that you were becoming an uncle?
I don't really have a long story. I was happy. I was just happy.
Yeah.
I was ready to support.
Word.
I drove down to Gainesville to see the baby. Amelia's a different case. She was premature.
Okay.
She was early. She was premature. So I drove down. I was supportive. I've always been there. But yeah,
Oh, Dre, you
I was
in
just happy
Gainesville,
for him when I found out.
Nah, bro, that's a story. She was born in Gainesville, but we live in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a whole story. Yeah.
It's a special
Yeah,
case.
we gotta get into it. It's all good, man. All right, because I have my cousins, because I think I still got videos of like when I told my cousins, like one of my cousins I grew up with since diapers, like he's really my brother. And like them boys was like excited. I'm talking about like jumping up and down with me as if like I won the lottery type shit.
Nice.
But you kind of glanced something that I didn't have as a topic, but it is something I was thinking about, right? Is like, this probably goes more to the pack. Do you feel guilty, bro? Like the second baby? Like you're hijacking this woman's body, bro. Like, because my wife, she got pregnant. I got her pregnant Thanksgiving of like, what was this, 2024, right? I remember when that shit happened because the food was busting and I had to bust. So I remember what happened. And I just remember like feeling guilty because she was back in her swing of like working out. And she's always been used to her body being a certain way, but we all know what happens. Babies change things or whatever. So I always had that in my back of my head. And I'm just like, damn, like, I don't know how niggas be out here just getting girls pregnant. You busting 7 babies out of them. Like, wow. You just said, fuck what they want.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good ass question because it's definitely something I dealt with. Not only did I feel guilty for what you're saying as far as taking her out of getting back to herself, because she was
Mhm.
really like, when she was working out, like, I felt guilty because I wasn't working out like she was. I'm like, damn,
Mhm.
you really like putting work in. And I mean,
Wow.
granted, I was busy like working, but I wasn't working out like she was.
Yeah.
And I was proud of her, and she was proud of herself, and I could see her glow and her feeling herself, and then like us having drinks and like hanging out, like we was like back. I'm like, yo, we're back. And then when she found out, and when we found out, it slowly turned into a guilt, because at first it was like, oh no, damn, way too early, fuck. And then it turned into like, well, you'll be done sooner, or we'll be done sooner.
Mhm.
This is a good thing. And a lot of people can't get pregnant. This is a blessing. So then we started looking at the positive.
Right.
But I think on top of the fact that I'm away from home all the time, and then I'm having to see her on FaceTime and phone calls, like as the months go by, her struggling as she gets bigger, and I'm still not there.
Right.
She's
Right.
like
Right.
trying to deal with our baby and my stepson, and
It's a
just
lot.
it was just a lot. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for me. I'm the reason why this is happening.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Feel you.
it
I
was
feel
hard.
you.
It was definitely hard. Even right now it's hard. It's
Yeah.
like it's hard
I
being
feel like a
away.
lot of guys don't really think about that aspect, man. Cause
Yeah.
me personally, I love when my wife is like in that mode where she's like motivated. She's in the gym, like working out. Like I like, cause that's the person that I marry, like the
Right.
motivated, disciplined person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and you know, that aspect of things as well as like that postpartum, that's a different aspect that, you know, that we as men gotta deal with too, cause we gotta be the rock for them in their
Mhm.
moment of like, you know, feeling like, you know, they're weak or whatever it may be at the time. But yeah, I felt guilty. And then
Yeah.
for me with the second baby, like I wasn't as excited as the first one. I was excited, but not as excited. And for her, she felt like I wasn't happy. And I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. I've been here already. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is nothing new. Just got to make sure the baby's healthy, take care of you, make sure you eat what
Right.
you want to eat, but at the same time, not eat what you want to eat because we remember what happened the first time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, gotta be a little more careful what we intaking. But yeah,
I think that goes back to what we was talking earlier with men emotions versus women emotions, especially like a mother. I think
Mhm.
when they're pregnant again, it's their first time with this baby, where I feel like for us it's like another one.
Yeah,
And now you, because you've already been through it, it's like, all right, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that, and it's another one. It's just
yep,
another one.
yep.
But it's the first this one for her,
Right,
and she
right.
feels it all. I'm still not even connected to my second child yet. Like
Mm,
unlike the first one, I got to stay home for like a month and a half after she was born. So I'm shirtless. I got the baby in her
right.
diaper. We're doing skin to skin every day for a month and a half versus this one's born and I was gone like within 7 days. So
Yeah.
it, right now it's almost a month since I seen the newborn, and I'm still like I'm still processing that I have one, like the first one.
Mhm.
Like she's now calling me daddy, and it's like she's growing up. She's getting to that place that I always thought about. Like, I can't wait till she calls me daddy and she could
Right,
walk and we could
right.
play.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
there now. And now we're starting over with another one that I need to like introduce myself to. She don't even know me for real.
Mm.
So
Those
yeah, so
FaceTimes go a long way because I'm pretty much. I mean, I ain't in the same situation as you, but I've been gone for like about 2 months since the newborn. But I was able to be home for like well, like 3-4 months. I was in Florida.
That's good.
And I had to come back to Canada because we got a wedding, money. Flying
Yeah.
from Canada to Florida, boy, just know I fuck with you if I do that for you, boy. Because god damn, that shit is not cheap, bro. But shout out
no.
to Randy.
That's right.
Yeah. The second baby is for sure like you kind of don't stress things the same way you stress the first one. Like where you're
Yeah.
like, bro, don't nobody come around my baby. But what's crazy is our second baby, she had what they said was a slight heart murmur. So we had to like monitor her for like a month or whatever. So like, you know, me and wife, we nervous and we're just like, yeah, ain't no visits, ain't nobody coming over, none of that shit.
Right.
You feel, and some people took it personal. It's just like, bro, just chill. We ain't trying to put our information and our business out there, but you know, it's a good reason behind it.
Yeah.
Just right. But she's all good. Heart murmur was, you know,
Oh, that's
what is it?
good.
A hole? It's supposed to close like damn near right away, but
Right.
whatever reason it was still open. But she's good.
Okay.
That's
Um.
good.
All right, let's go to the next topic here. So with both of you guys having daughters and you Pac being in the same place as me, two daughters, has it changed how you look at treating women? or even in
Treating,
general, how you look at women, period. And
The
that goes for you
uh,
too. Now you got a niece.
treating women. I don't think it's changed anything for me in that. I'm trying to think in that
Mhm.
aspect. Nah, I don't think it's changed anything. Obviously, having a daughter, I feel like obviously I don't know exactly how it feels, but I imagine it's different from having a son. But I never looked
You
at
weren't
women
an asshole.
negatively
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
So
Yeah, that's
having a
what I'm
daughter,
looking at the group of people that I'm talking to, and I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
nah. You feel me? I don't think we have anybody that could be like, yeah, Lewis or Pack or Cadet was like an asshole. Like, oh my
yeah,
God, he was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So I don't think it ever. It never made me change how I feel about women or how I look about women. With my daughter, I just, you know, I know she's a girl, but I do try to play it rough with her a little bit more than maybe
that's why we're here.
both. Yeah, so get her ready for that. But as far as how I view women or how I look at women or how I treat women, I've always been a respectful person, whether it be man or woman. So it didn't change any of that. Now, when she gets into those teenage years and those things start happening, that might make me change my thought process on that because now I actually have to raise someone going through hormonal changes and all that. That might make me appreciate certain things differently.
I'm
But
scared of that shit.
as for right now, nah, nothing much has changed.
I say, okay, so how does it work? I think I root more for women. I always like, I've never been
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I wanna shit on
Okay.
you, but I definitely feel like I root a lot more for women to win in situations. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
why
a good
not?
one.
What was the girl recently? Osaka. Is that her name?
Naomi.
Osaka, yeah.
Naomi. Yeah, against a little crybaby tennis player.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, beat that girl ass, bro. I don't even want her to be humble. Don't be humble. Talk your shit, bro. Like, what you mad at? Tennis is one sport. Like, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Like, I don't want to hear none of
Facts.
those excuses, bro.
True.
You ain't got time.
That's
But
very true.
with the world, I don't. You know how some people are, like a lot of guys will be like, "Y'all don't want no daughter, man. I don't want it." Man, shit, me. I want a daughter. I want
Yeah.
y'all niggas to be scared when this girl pop up with this last name. Y'all know y'all can't play with her because her daddy is crazy. And he gonna go to prison with a smile on his face, bro. Talk to your kids. Make sure they treat women right, bro. Like,
Talk to
her
your
last name
kids.
Dufresne? Oh shit. Yeah, hey man, leave that. That's what I want. Shit, me. The world, the world is fucked up, man. It's gonna be fucked up regardless.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if it was a boy, I think I would be probably a little more fearful than a girl to a certain extent. Cause it's like with girls, I just feel like sometimes you can still get away with certain things as a woman. But like as a dude, bro, especially a black man, like they ain't giving you too much leeway in this world, at least in America. I don't know. I can't speak for every other country, but we don't get a lot of leeway to be boys and kids and shit like that.
I'm gonna say something.
Mm.
I've never heard I never heard this side of having daughters and psychology and how it may make you view women. But Cadet, I mean Dre, either one of y'all could say, maybe y'all haven't felt this way. The only thing that comes to my mind that has my viewpoint changed when I see women and specifically women in porn. Listen, it's weird, but I think I've changed my daughter's diaper so many times and seeing like a baby naked and then returning to just like my regular life and like just seeing porn or whatever. It changes the way I view just the women's anatomy and the women in sex work. Where I'm like, you was like a little baby getting wiped, like I'd wipe my
You go
daughter.
too deep. You go
Yo,
too
bruh,
deep.
I've had the thought. I'm like, you was getting wiped and like, this crazy. Not judging her at all, but now I can see her as a
Pack's
baby.
thinking about her father.
Wow. Pack is trying to save the porn stars, bro. He's the guy that goes to the strip club and tries to save the girl.
No.
You
It's
know
not
I can
about
take you out of
saving.
here.
It's just I can see you as a baby now.
Oh my
You were a
God.
baby before. This is crazy.
Man.
How we just
I've
grow up.
never had that thought.
Nah, hell no. I ain't never had that either.
Okay, well, it's just something I had to say.
Oh,
Someone out there.
honestly,
Someone out there.
That's
Was your
funny.
daughter's the first like girl baby that you ever changed? 'Cause I've never changed a girl like
Like
ever.
the first like girl baby pussy?
Yeah. Oh, damn,
Yo.
nigga. Vagina.
That's
I
what
feel
you're
like
trying to
those two
say, though.
words can't go
No,
together,
they
baby.
don't mix. Stop.
That's what you're saying. My first girl baby pussy.
A first girl vagina ever being changed, because I've never changed no girl. I always changed boys,
Yeah,
my little brother,
it
shit
was
like
the
that.
first. It was the first time
Yeah.
I've ever seen a vagina at that like that small.
I would hope so. God damn it, shit.
Oh, I got cousins. I got a lot of girl cousins. I just never changed them.
I never changed. Like, yeah, I got a little
Yeah.
cousin. Like, we used to babysit her, but we never changed her. You feel me? Like me and my older, well, not older, but me and my
Yeah.
cousin. But yeah, I was nervous about that. I don't know about y'all, because you know, with boys, it's, bro, make sure that his ding-a-ling balls is clean, booty
Yeah.
clean. But like with women, you got to do front to back. It's a technique to shit. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I be
Right.
using mad wipes because I don't want her to be dirty or no type of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'll use about 7, 8 wipes. Let her do the one herself, boy. It's about to be 15 in that bitch.
Yeah. We ain't paying that.
Oh, that's funny.
So okay. So for Dre Pack, I know there comes a different motivation, right? Do you guys think having your daughters or being married lit the fire? And then for Lou, bro, like seeing your brother, you know, married and child and all that stuff, do you feel like it's a pressure on you either for yourself or from your parents?
Nah, no.
You want to go first, Lou?
I guess I'll go
Yeah,
first.
let
I
me
haven't
go
talked to him a
first,
little
man.
bit.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
don't, because me and my brothers, we grew up in a 2-parent household. Our parents been married over 30 years. They're like the pillar of a good marriage. They sometimes go on dates. Their anniversary was not too long ago, and they went on a movie date. And it's one
Okay.
of the nice movies where you can order food.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't hear about older Haitians going on movie dates. That's a first.
Yeah, Haitians on a movie date.
Haitians at
yeah.
that.
I told them about this movie. Yeah. But so I had that. That was like my parents are my role models, so I had that growing up. So then Andre, it's just more motivation, I would say. But me, I'm just very picky. So I'm gonna be picky and be single than be not picky and pick someone I don't really, really want and get a divorce, get whatever, and just hate it. So I'm okay with being single forever and having no child.
What's your ideal, man? You don't discriminate, or you like
I only
one-sided
date
like
black
Mr.
women.
Shout out to Steve, man.
No,
What'd
let's
you
not
say?
talk about my boy Steve. Man.
He's the opposite of Steve. He's the opposite.
Yeah, I only date black women. I discriminate, I guess.
Steve has been on the podcast too, boy. He had a lot of hate after that episode,
yeah.
boy.
Man,
That was the
He
first
needed some
episode I
backup.
listened to.
That was
Boy,
years ago.
they hated that.
Steve needed some backup.
I need him to come back. We have to do it.
I don't think
You got him. He'll never
he's not
do it
podding,
again.
so I don't think
No.
he would come back.
You got the best.
in general.
Hey, so Lou.
Exclusive.
Yep.
Lou, all right, so what's the longest relationship you've been in, bro?
Wait, what is this, bro? We're supposed to talk about fathers.
Yeah,
What
we
get into
Hey,
me?
man, how
What
tall
is
you?
this?
How tall are you, bro? You
Pause.
6'2"? What's going on? You
What you
6'2"?
said?
Nah, we trying to
Oh,
sell you at
pause.
this
My
point.
bad. Sorry. Go ahead,
You
Cadet.
6'2". You 6'2". What else? What else you got
Yeah, I'm
going on for yourself?
6'2". My longest
got a
relationship is
beard?
about 8 months. It's pretty bad.
Nigga.
I guess that would be a red flag.
You probably should have left that alone.
What you said?
Goddamn. 8 months is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I
He's
just be
6'2",
picking
he
the
has a
wrong
full
person,
beard, ladies.
man. And I'd be ready to leave. And now I've been single for what, like 2-3 years now. So anything that's like not worth the hassle, why would I be here? Like, it's not worth it.
You know, it gets worse as you get older, right? Like that patience level for bullshit that I've been hearing in the dating scene is just gonna get worse, bro.
Yeah,
No
I
patience.
gotta work on that. I've been working on it. I feel like it's better.
Is it really on you or is it on the women though? Like, to be honest, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't like to blame others, so I always blame myself. So I would say it's more me.
damn, they
I'll
said
say
if
it's
you
more
make it to
me.
9
I don't want to
months, you
stay
gotta
with
marry
other
this
people.
girl.
Whoever makes it to 9 months, you have to marry her. I mean, you're not wrong, Miss Them. You're not wrong. You're probably right.
Nah, that's a fact. Because me, I had like a curse with 2-year mark, bro. Like, it's either before 2 years or right at 2 years. We're
Bro,
breaking
that
up.
2 years will test you.
Something about it, bro. And then wifey, shit, we've been locked in about officially since 2019.
That's amazing.
Man.
That's 7 years.
Fire.
All right, so back to you, gentlemen. Did your daughters or being married light a different fire in like your
So-
motivation to get to it?
For me, this is like I've asked. I don't know if I've asked Pat this, but I've asked multiple fathers of my age. I always say, like, before having a kid, right? If someone were to ask me, "Do you think you could murder somebody?" My answer would be no. I don't think I could.
Yeah.
after having a child, yes, without hesitation.
Mama.
Something clicked, something changed. It's like, yeah, if someone did, yes, without hesitation, to defend my family and what I have, it would take nothing. So there's definitely some kind of innate thing that just turns on. I imagine if you want to be a father, if you want to be a present father, obviously there's Asians out there that don't care. But if you want to be a present father, a present husband, I feel like there is something that turns on and just makes you want to do better. And not just for yourself, but obviously for them. And you know, it just makes you want to get to it, whatever it takes.
I agree with that.
Facts.
How about you, Pat?
Yeah, no, I agree with everything Dre said. I think before having a wife and kids, if I ever wanted to get better, or I always want to get better, but it would always be for myself.
Right.
And there's also times where I'd be like, God, like, I promise I'm gonna be better now. I'm gonna do better. So it'd be like either me talking to me or me talking to God. I never really cared too much about being better in a way, for like friends or family. I felt like I always showed up for friends and family, and it wasn't something I ever felt like, how can I be a better friend or family member? Which I feel like we always have room to improve. But I think having the wife and kids, because I really wanted them, once I got them, then it was like, yeah, all right, I can't do certain things. Like I can't just, if trucking is hard, I can't just quit and just go home and be like, yeah, I'm gonna figure something else out.
Yeah.
There's no like, I guess I'm just gonna figure it out. It's like, nah, whatever the problem is, I have to figure it out now.
Now people depending on you.
Dependent on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I asked for it. It's not like a shock. It's like, yo, I want to be the leader. I want to provide. So what do I got to do that? And what do I got to do to keep this role? Because that's what I want. Yeah. So there's no losing now. I can't.
I've said that a lot. Like, you gotta want to be a husband and a father, bro, because it's a lot of stuff where you just gotta suck it up, bro.
Yeah.
And like, if you're not volunteering to be these two things, like, bro, you're gonna quit. To be honest, like, you gotta have that self discipline, like you said. Like, before, it's just like, all right, I'm doing this for myself, or I'm gonna wake up early to go to the job for myself, or I'm gonna go work out for myself. But now it's like, all right, I want to work out because I want to be around for my child. Like, I want to be able to put somebody on their head if they disrespect my family. You know what I'm saying? Different motivations, right?
Yeah.
But even I've said, like, the whole process of giving birth, like, I don't understand how people will get to the point of having a baby with someone like that they don't even know their favorite color. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know absolutely nothing about this person, and you're taking this big ass risk, and like, I'm finna go have a baby, like, and then the person's not even present in this crazy and wild situation. Like, bro, I was right there with my wife. Like, bro, everything after the stitches, wiping and flushing shit, all types of crazy.
Real quick, Cadet.
What's up?
Could we get more body?
Oh. No, I got bad.
You gotta ask it.
Hey,
why are you saying it like that?
All these pause-worthy ass.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. He knew
we
what I
get
meant.
more body is crazy,
bro.
Because my shit is straight auditory. Like, yo,
Just asking.
That's
For
crazy.
the viewers.
Tilt
Yo, for people that listen to Kennel Talk, we got video
if you
going.
can, a little bit.
You know, these niggas.
He's not used to being on camera.
Hold on. I'm really not, bro. I just be in the zone. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, that's much better. If you could stay right there.
All right. Let me
Just like
tilt it
that.
down.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
That's good.
Alright.
That's real
This
good.
nigga was packed wilding the whole damn episode, bro. Flag on the play, dog. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
man.
It's for the clips. It's for the clips.
Hey, man. All right, so I'm gonna end it with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Lou first though. So, if or when you get to that point, would you want like a boy or a girl first, or you don't even matter?
I would want a healthy baby first and foremost, but I've always
Good
grown
answer,
up
sir.
wanting
Good
a
answer.
boy, but having a niece, my niece is pretty cool. I guess I'm lucky to have a cool niece, but I wouldn't mind. Like I said, just healthy baby
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
How many?
That's leaning towards boy, but it doesn't matter.
How many?
What happened? How
How
many?
many
I'm
babies?
old. One is enough. I already know I don't have the patience for multiple kids. One kid, yo, Miss M, chill with the twins. Chill with the twins. One kid is enough. Whatever God blesses me with. You know, whatever God
Oh,
bless.
You might fuck around and get like what is it? Quadruplets or whatever.
Quadruplets?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
that's
I
not.
don't know how they do it.
Oh man.
I thought I was gonna get twins, man, because on my mama's side, there's a bunch of sets of twins. I'd have been cool.
We
One
were
and
worried
done.
about that too.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah?
on my
Your side or
wife's
your-
side,
Okay.
Mm.
there's twins. Supposedly, it skips a generation or something, and we were worried, but nah, just one.
So your daughter's a Sag, bro. You gonna let me talk shit about Sag? Your daughter's a Sag.
That's news to me. I don't know nothing about none of this.
You don't care about that.
She's my daughter, and I'm gonna stand beside her. Like I don't know nothing else.
December 20th, whatever that means. That's what she's born.
But she's on the
Bro,
that makes her.
cusp.
If
of
Lewis
being
so
had
she
adult.
alright.
twins-
She's close to some other shit. She
Yeah, she's
alright.
close to Capricorn.
If
She
Lewis
good,
had
man.
more than one kid, I think it would change how much I like Lou as a friend. I feel like he would suck. I feel like Lou might be a great father, but I just feel like you would be so like just a moper and complainer about the kids, like 2, 3, 4. I feel like you would just always be like, bro, man, like, yo, I only wanted
yeah,
one.
I don't
and
think
now
they
I
won't
ain't
shut
doing
the fuck up.
I don't think I would.
I kind of disagree.
I can
think
see
I
it low
would.
key, bro. 3,
No?
4 kids, Lou. Yeah.
3, 4 kids is wild. Why would I be in that position? It has to
That's
be
what
triplets.
exactly I'm saying. You would be like, bro.
No, but that's
man,
my
bro.
doing. Unless it's triplets
So what?
or quadruplets. But if
That's
I,
what
Oh,
that's what I'm
damn.
saying. Not
They
2
say you a
kids,
soft
more.
uncle, Lou.
what happened?
They say you a soft uncle, bro.
I'm a soft uncle. Wait,
Yeah.
Lewis as an uncle is funny.
you
He's
take that?
trying to be tough. I mean, no, as an uncle, I just annoy Amelia. I play around with her and I annoy her. I try to bother her. I have videos of me annoying her. Like that's
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know what
me
I
as a
do. I
dad,
think that's
too.
like an uncle's job. And she's the girl, so I try to toughen her up a little bit.
I
but-
feel you on that.
I don't know.
I feel you, man.
I don't think I would be
Um,
complaining about if I had a bunch of kids. I'll be happy to have kids. I don't even see myself having kids because I don't see myself with a girl right now. So it's like so far fetched right now that like
I
I'll
I
take the
100%
blessing.
will get a vasectomy. I would get a vasectomy tomorrow if I could, cause I ain't having no more damn kids, bro.
Mm. With the 2.
Nah, I seen.
You can.
I'm straight. Like
There you
I
go.
can't walk.
He said you can't have a vasectomy.
Bruh, let me tell you something. I done seen these families walking through this airport with like 5 girls chasing that boy. I'm
Mm.
good.
Mhm.
I'm good. This second one definitely kicked my ass. You gonna find out too, Pac. When you get back home, it's a different thing on that second one. That first one, at least for me, my first one was cool. It was smooth.
Oh no, the first one for us was tough.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
so-
like it can't get worse. And this one is not as
Mm,
bad as The
There you
first
go.
she was tough.
complete opposite. Our first one, she cried maybe the first couple days being home, and then after
Yeah.
that, she sleeping through the night. She ain't
Nice.
whine or fuss. This second one,
Mhm.
nigga, I used to wake up and go jogging because I was just so fucking frustrated, and I needed to get my mind off of being frustrated from being sleep deprived. So I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let me go run, get tired, and crash when I get, because you know you got to take the shifts.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
one time, she was
Yeah.
smooth with my wife, but when it came to me, oh my
Mm.
God, I swear I woke up like every hour one night, like 11 o'clock,
Damn.
12 o'clock,
Bruh.
1 o'clock. Oh,
Damn.
That's how Romy was. Romy was that night after night after night. And I just remember like every night it would just be like I put my head down and then
Yup.
the whole routine was really I get the baby and change the baby, then give the baby to my wife to feed the
For
baby.
feeding.
That was like the whole thing.
Mm.
So I just remember like putting my head down. As soon as I put my head down, if I didn't hear the baby, I would hear my wife like, Steph. And I'm like, just like, bum, bum, bum,
Yup.
bum, bum. I'm like, just like
Oh,
tired
You
as
already
fuck,
sleep
heart
deprived, bro.
beating. Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God, my
that's
heart.
funny. See,
Ooh.
my experience is so different. Like
Smooth.
our I don't want to call it a curse, but our daughter was in the ICU for 20 days.
Okay.
I want to say 20 days. So obviously we had complications, all that stuff. She was born early. She was 3 pounds, 5 ounces,
Damn.
7 weeks early. All these that would be attributed to negative things, but she was in the NICU. So yeah, NICU, newborn ICU for 20 days. So in those 20 days, they developed the routine. So all we had to do when we got her home was follow the routine.
Damn.
And so it
I ain't gonna
was,
say I'm lucky,
The
but
doctors did it.
yeah, because she was in the ICU in the hospital for 20 days with
Does
the
that
nurses.
mean she's like in a
Word.
different place?
Completely separate. Like we would
So
have to
y'all
go
just
down.
in the room waiting. to
they
like
just
visiting
looking in the window.
hours?
Right?
like we had to, there was a point we left the hospital and came home and she was still in the hospital. Like we're home in Orlando and she's in the hospital in Gainesville.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
Granted, we tried to stay up there as much of those 20 days as we could, but you know,
Oh, so
gotta work and certain things
Right.
like that. So yeah, they were able to. Well, yeah. Plus, my wife was in the ICU on another level anyway. But so yeah, they did the work of the routine of getting her on the whatever 4-hour feeding schedule and whatever. Like, so once we brought her home, we were just like, all right, so we got their schedule. We just transferred the same thing. And on top of that, my wife was the stressor and she would be the one like sleeping with one eye open. I was asleep. Like, she needed me.
Hey,
I'd help.
between both
But
of these
like,
pictures, there's pictures with both of them with them knocked out on my chest, and I
yeah.
hell, bro.
I'll swaddle her up, get her all bundled up, throw her in the thing, and go to bed.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a swaddler. When the second one wasn't swaddled, she moving and kicking and fighting and tighten this thing up.
yeah.
How you
Apply
gonna
that pressure.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do y'all think y'all still want a boy?
I
Would y'all
definitely. Amelia asked me the other day. I said, Amelia, I wanted a boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted a boy, but I have you now, and you know that's what it is. I'm happy, but I definitely wanted a boy for sure.
But I'm saying, do you want one now? Would you still like go after that?
Oh well, we can't, but if we could, I would.
Okay. And what about you, Pac? Would you still chase after the boy?
No.
Done.
No. My stepson is gonna be my like actual boy experience, but my first daughter, I call her the son I never had. She's very much all boy qualities as far as what I would see in a little boy. She's just a girl, so I'm good. I'm going super Gucci. I don't want to see another baby.
For my mother, I was the closest she was gonna get to a girl for sure. Got all the cooking and cleaning and type of shit, you feel me? But I'm still a nigga. Shout out to my stepdad. Stepdad stepped in just in time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have that in common.
So, question for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. Question for you with your stepdad situation. Your biological dad. Ever met him? What happened with that whole thing?
That nigga around
Somewhere.
I don't fuck with him. That's that's an episode I've been wanting to do for like damn near 2 years, but I just
Wow.
it's one of them episodes. Like not to go too deep into it, but I realized he wasn't shit like the week of my wedding. That's when everything hit me like this nigga really ain't been shit.
Wow.
And I ain't finna kiss your ass, nigga. I'm a grown ass.
So your stepdad is, you know him, he's around.
Yeah, my stepdad.
I mean, not your stepdad. My bad. Your bio.
My biological.
Yeah.
I know who he is.
Your whole life.
Yeah. But he ain't active or nothing like that. You feel me? Like he lives in Jersey. Yeah, I've seen him. Like so, it's a weird situation. So he lives in Jersey. Like I was born in Jersey, so I would go to Jersey every summer. But I would always be with my uncles. I would see him. Like, he'll pull up. Hey, how you doing? Give me like a little bread, and then that pretty much be our interaction, bro. Like legit.
Your uncles on your mom's side?
Yeah, my mother's side. Shout out to them. They really like, the epitome of what I'm like. All right, this is how I'm supposed to be taking care of my family. You feel me? Like they really set the tone.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as him, like I can only remember him buying me a Big Mac meal my whole life, and I'm 35, about to be 36 in like 7 days. So it is what it is. That's why I really don't care to have a boy, because I don't really care to keep the last name going, to be honest. You know, a lot of people feel like, oh, I want to keep the name. I don't give a fuck. And shit can die with me.
So you feel like he let you down in your like growing up years, and your stepdad being there wasn't like, I don't need him, I got him. It was like, I still want my dad.
Nah. So honestly speaking, I wasn't one of those people where like I'm just like, oh my God, I wish my dad was here. I never felt like that. My mom was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always been like kind of sort of independent to a certain extent. But with my stepdad, I wouldn't say he was super active, but he was just like, he showed me like as a man, okay, you cut the grass, you take care of the car, you do these things. Like he gave me the example. I wouldn't say like he was super active, like, hey son, like I never call him dad or nothing like that. I call him by his first name to this day. I wouldn't say he was super active, but
so he was a great husband, more so.
I wouldn't even say that. He Haitian. You know how Haitian niggas be sometimes. Them niggas don't be
He was
shit.
there. He was just there.
He was the most active nigga around, bro. Like, he
Yeah.
married my mother. Shout out to him, but
They still married?
yeah, they still married. Yeah.
Oh,
Ain't no disrespect to him or nothing like that, but it's just like so this is why this also not to go off topic, but like when people use the absence of people as an excuse to why you ain't shit, I can never respect it.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like my biological dad wasn't active. This nigga got a bunch of kids, a couple different baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm married once and I got, all my kids with one person. So I
Yeah.
made sure that I didn't want to go down that path. So when people would be like, well, my daddy wasn't, man, shut the fuck up. Nigga, man, the fuck up. Like you knew right
Yeah.
and wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I can't never excuse it. And I
Yeah.
can only say that because I went through it. Like we were saying in y'all episode where you were saying like, you can't dismiss someone's feelings, right?
Mm.
But I've been in a situation where, okay, my dad had a bunch of women and a bunch of kids, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to repeat the trauma. Why? No, that's
Mm.
that's just how I feel. Yeah, I'm gonna do that episode one of these days, but that's a deep one. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, that's one of my
Did you know yours?
bags. No, I didn't know my biological dad, but I didn't know I had a biological dad. It wasn't until I was 17, got kicked out, and I had like little ideas throughout my high school years because we needed a physical form for football, and there's no dad in my birth certificate. So I
Yeah.
used to joke with my mom, like, "Yo, where was daddy? Like, he was late to the hospital."
Yeah.
And one time, one of the years when I made a joke, she was like, "Stephen, stop." And I just remember it kind of like was in the back of my head, like she doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, "Oh, whatever." But when I got kicked out, there was like a one-on-one moment my mom and I had at a park when she was trying to convince me to move back at the house. And she just started breaking down crying. And she was like, "What do you want to know?" And when she asked that question, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, "So is my dad or no?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, he's not. You have your dad." And I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to leave. And I felt like that moment was definitely great to have, but I felt like it bared more weight on her than me. And she probably thought it would have meant more to me or like that it would have hurt to hear something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
so used to my stepdad that to hear that news, I was just more so sad that my mom was crying about it versus like, "What, you didn't tell me I had a dad?" Then when I turn 18, I get a random Facebook request from my biological dad. I find out it's him. And then I met him in person when around the time I got my first car. I want to say I was probably like 20 or something. I don't even remember. But I met him in person. And I just remember it being kind of like awkward. Like, this is my dad, I guess. Like, it is. But I don't really know you. But whatever, you're down to pay for my car. And, and I really need it. And you don't seem crazy or something. So I'm here to hear you. And at this point in my life, like, I'll send him pictures of my daughter. And we talk like very randomly. But I don't have no hard feelings. I just have a whole bunch of curiosity. But I don't hold no weight or like no anger towards my mom or him or anybody.
Yeah.
Because thankfully I grew up with a stepdad that held it down.
Right.
And he was a Haitian dad. So it's not like he gave me what I thought I needed. Because I remember crying about like seeing stuff on TV, like white kids playing catch with their dad playing baseball. I'm like, I'll never get to play catch with my dad. But that's like typical Haitian shit.
I ain't think about none of that though. That's the crazy part, bro. Like I just
Well, not my bio, but my stepdad. I
No, for your
wanted
stepdad.
bonding.
Yeah, I just went through life, bro. I ain't really too much like think about that stuff.
But you knew he was your stepfather.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he was my stepfather.
That's the big difference.
That's a difference.
Yeah. No, but
I
I'm
thought
saying
my
the
dad was
yearning
my
part.
dad.
Because even when you got a stepfather, you can still be like, damn, I wish I had my real dad to, go to my games and this, that, and the third. But like, for me, I really didn't care. Like, I was just like, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it wasn't until like, when did I get married? 2021. So I was like 31. It wasn't until then where I was just like, damn, this nigga really ain't shit. Like, he ain't go to my high school graduation. He ain't go to my military graduation. He ain't go to my academy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now you, because of your pride, you don't go to my wedding. And now what really like set me over the edge to where I was like, yeah, I can't be around this nigga unless he apologizes because I'll definitely put my hands on him. Is the disrespect to my wife. Because now it's like, you disrespecting me, nigga, I'm used to you ain't being shit. But like now you disrespecting my wife. And like, I don't give a fuck who you is. You're not disrespecting my wife.
Yeah.
And
He
because she tried to
disrespected your
reach
wife?
out to him. She tried to reach out to him when the whole situation happened.
Mm.
Because my mother had told, and mind you, my mother was never one of those people that's like bashing him or anything like that. Never happened throughout my years.
Yeah.
Um, but on the way to the wedding, she brought up the fact that, he was in Jersey, like, trying to, like, dirty my name, and I'm just like, "What you mean?" He basically saying, like, "You didn't invite him to the wedding," and I'm like, "What?" Like, bro, he want me to, like, kiss his ass and, like, low key
Hmm.
beg him to come to a wedding. Like, bro, you should feel so honored that I'm even giving you an invitation. And what's crazy is I'm cool with all my siblings. Like, literally all my siblings was there except for one, cause like, she had just had a baby type shit. Outside of that, all my siblings was front and center.
And these are his
Lewis was
kids with
there.
other
There.
women.
You say that again?
These are his kids with other women.
With other women.
Mm.
Even his wife is like, she loves me to death. You feel me? Like, I've never been a disrespectful kid, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Never no situations where you would feel like ashamed or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, nigga, it ain't me, nigga. It's whatever you got going on within yourself. That's how I look at it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool. I have my family, I have my loved ones, I got support. I'm cool. I'm not
Yeah.
going out of my way to look for an apology either. So like, it's cool on my side. But fuck all that. Do y'all feel like, as girl dads, do y'all feel like y'all have gotten a little more emotional? Like with certain things that you might watch that includes girls, like babies, childs, or whatever, children.
Um. When it comes to like watching
Well, yours
stuff,
is 9, bro. You're like outside of that realm. Have you
yeah. I watching movies and stuff. I've never been the emotional type watching movies. I think I told the guys on the pod before. I more so get emotional. Like if I'm watching, like, let's say, America's Got Talent or something, and it's a real person giving their real story. That kind of
Mhm.
stuff will make me a bit emotional, but not due to my daughter. I don't think that
Okay.
has done anything. Nah.
What about you, Pat?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not even just as a dad, but even as a husband, I think whenever
Yup.
there's
Yup.
anything where I could just feel that person, like whether they're about to lose their wife or their kid is sick or just died, and the two people, like recently actually, I felt a way. I don't know if y'all seen His and Hers.
I
I
ain't
have
fully
not.
watched it. It hasn't like caught my attention like that. I can't get past the second episode
Okay. Um.
without
Well,
telling
this
too much.
yeah, without telling too much, there's two characters in there who lost the kid in the past.
Right.
And full circle, they get a moment to talk about that moment. And like she's kind of getting on him about like after that happened, because she left and disappeared for like a year. So
Mhm.
he's like, you just left me. Like after that happened, you just left me
Yeah.
and I needed you.
Yeah.
And you just disappeared, and all I wanted to do was comfort you. I wanted to be there for you. I just wanted to tell you things were okay. And she's like, I I I didn't leave or just disappear. You kept trying to make me forget about it, and that memory of my child was all I had. It was all I had, and you were trying to take that from me. And like, but she's like breaking up, crying. I could feel
Mhm.
it. I'm like, I could feel like me trying to console my wife about some shit
Right.
like that.
Right.
And if we were to lose our kid, and the thought of losing a kid, just like, oh man, we'd be sick, we'd be hurt. So I feel for scenarios like
I don't think
that.
I can watch John Q now as a father. That shit gonna turn me up, dog. Hell no.
Bruh, yeah. It
Nah,
would
yeah.
hit harder now, for
Bro, I've
sure.
gotten super emotional with, like, situations that's involving kids and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially those, like, realistic type of movies or shows. But shit, yeah, I'm off of that. That shit
Bruh,
be
even have you ever heard J. Cole's song She's Mine? You
maybe
might
I
have heard it. If you
yeah.
listen to Cole,
Yeah, I do listen to Cole.
he's got a song called She's Mine.
Yeah.
I think it's on For Your Eyes Only, I think. But he's got a song called She's Mine Part 1 and She's Mine Part 2.
Mm.
And one of the parts is about him having his wife, but the other part was about him having a daughter, or his child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. And anytime I hear that one about a kid, I cry. Every single time I hear that song. Like he just be saying like, damn, it feel good to have you. Damn, it feel good to have you. Damn. And
I
then you hear the
do.
baby crying in the back, and He's like, I
Oh,
wanna,
wait, I gotta listen to that. That's gonna make me emotional.
bro. He's like, everything he says just hits, and he's just like, I wanna cry, cause now you're here, and I can finally be right by your side. And then he says, I don't wanna die, cause now you're here, and I just,
Oh
and
my
it's like,
mama.
bro,
I didn't want to
like,
bring that up, but when
bro,
my first one was born, that
I can't
crossed
die
my
now.
mind. I got sad, bro, because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna
I
have to
gotta
leave this
leave.
earth one day, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm
Sad
like, niggas
idea.
think about this shit, bro. Like, fuck, dog. Like, she ain't even been a
Yeah.
month when I thought that. I was like, damn, I love them babies, bro. I could be
Bro.
having a shitty day. I see them little faces on FaceTime, bro. I'm, hey, baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I
up, bro.
know. Same. I be trying to divide my energy and still try to give my wife the me that she needs. But sometimes I think because we're both adults, we're more transparent with the fact that we may be tired or stressed. But I feel guilty sometimes because sometimes she'll FaceTime me and it's me and her, and then she'll, hold on, your daughter wants to talk to you. But while me and her were talking, I'm just like, yeah, today was just like a lot. But she put the baby on. I'm like, what's up, Romy? My God. I'm all like lit and shit. Like, damn.
It's not even, you don't even do it on purpose,
It's
bro.
not
It's
even
just
on purpose.
a different energy they bring out of you, bro. Like, I don't know. But yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it like this, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. But before I end the podcast, I always give the guests the opportunity to plug whatever they got going on. Squaddin And Poddin. What else y'all got going on, man? Y'all can do y'all personal pages if y'all want to.
It's all about the squad right now.
Squad,
Yeah,
I was about to
Squaddin'
say,
and Poddin'.
Squaddin' is all y'all need.
Yo, spell it out for them, Pat. Spell it out.
SQUUAADDIN. That's Squaddin, no G, and Poddin, no G. PODDIN. Squaddin And Poddin everywhere.
On all
I'm gonna
platforms.
On all platforms. We are officially on all platforms. Y'all in the TikTok chat. We on everything now. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. We are officially everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So, Squaddin And Poddin, that's all we gotta say.
Appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all done fuck around and try to open up a Band-Aid on my black ass with a daddy conversation.
Hey, I'll be the moderator for that one if y'all want to. You know what I mean, I got some questions.
Oh, say less. No, we can do that. Cause that's the part too. I'm like, do I want to do it solo or do I want somebody to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I'll do that. I could do that. That's gonna be a that's gonna be a motherfucker. As always, man, it's your boy Cadet, the Bow-Legged Assassins, Kennel Talk podcast. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram page, subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right, so that's done.
Go ahead and wrap us.
Wrap it up. And for the rest of y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this was Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
I go by Pac, Brother Pac, Steph, whichever.
I go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Drake.
I'll go by Lewis, the weirdo, Louis V. We here. Another episode.
Yeah, we did, y'all. Peace.
Special thanks to our guest Cadet.
Oh, yeah, so
always. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Kennel Talk.
I thought the A mic had it, but
yeah.
My bad. It was his outro that made me feel like it was over. Thank you for watching this episode of Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this content, subscribe for more.
Just tell these to subscribe. Just say subscribe.
Just say subscribe.